What's up, guys? Alright, I want to talk about a tool that you should have in your house at all times. Alright, generally, a lot of people, when even in my house, you go to do something in the house, and you need a few things. You need a Phillip head, you need a flat head, you need a small Phillip head, you need a small flat head, for toys and batteries and stuff like that. You need a nut driver, you need a that's about it. Besides a pair of channel locks and a crescent wrench, almost anything that you're going to run into your house, the general sizes, 1/4 inch nut driver, the 5/16, and these are all general. Almost everything comes in these sizes these days, unless you're getting something from made in China, and they decide to put some metric stuff in there. This right here generally has almost everything that you're going to possibly need. All your air conditioning stuff, just everything. Those are 1/4 inch nuts. The tap cons that you're going to use in your house, if you use them, that's going to be 5/16 or 1/4 inch. So this right here basically has everything in it. This right here it's a 11-in-1. They say 11-in-1. They have some stripper thing or something on the side. This particular one is geared towards electricians, so it has a couple things that that you'll never use. But it has a Phillip, a number 2 Phillip, which is generally the basic number 2, the basic Phillip that you're always going to have. It has a regular flathead. It has a small Phillip, a small flathead, basically for the toys and stuff like that, change batteries. And then it has the nut drivers. It has, I think it's 3/8, 5/16, and 1/4 inch. So you just pull it out, you have a nut driver. I left this. Now I started doing some troubleshooting work, and when you go to do troubleshooting, you don't know what you're getting into. You walk somewhere, you got to pull something apart, you got to take the panel off, you got to do something, and you generally don't know what you're going to get. So having a tool like that on you, it's very time saving. Generally when you're doing regular construction, you're going to have all the tools that you're going to use all the time. You're not going to have this tool where you're pulling stuff out, trying to get to certain things. If you just know what you need, you have it in your pouch, you fill up as much as you can, and then you're good to go. Well, I started troubleshooting and started using this thing, for convenience, and I left it at home one time, and I went out of town. Well, my wife found it, and I come back, and I was like, I need my tool back, and she wouldn't give it back to me because it basically has everything that you can possibly use inside a house.
1.5 miles in.
So now our junk drawer went from having a cheap Phillip, because I left the cheap tools in the house, cheap Phillip, cheap flat, a little Phillip, little flat, some nut drivers, a pair of channel locks, and a crescent, to this pair of channel locks and a crescent. And now, if we ever need anything in the house, you're not searching for it. You just go to the drawer, you grab this right here, and you basically can almost do anything in the house with this right here alone. Not only that, it's a good Phillip. I can go to people's houses all the time, and they ask me to help them out with something. Hey, can you help me out with this? Can you help me out with that? And I was like, sure, I need a Phillips screwdriver, and they give me some Stanley or some cheap Phillips screwdriver that it's already starting to, the tip is stripping away, or the flathead that has, bends and stuff in it because they got them at the dollar store, and you're trying to do stuff with their tools. And if everyone would just have one of these, you can basically almost do anything you want at someone's house, fix anything, as long as they have this and maybe a channel locks or something like that. Anything can be done. So if you want to know what the best tool to have in your house, as far as, you know, being able to do your own things and fix stuff, I would start with a 10-in-1, 11-in-1, and go from there. This is the tool. This is a Milwaukee 11-in-1. They have a few of them out there that, you know, that are good. Just get a good quality one, and you should be good to go. It's probably the best tool that you can have in your house.